Hello everyone, in this video we will talk about the topic of the gnawing of conscience, an inescapable inner struggle. Conscience, a concept deeply embedded in human consciousness, is an inextricable part of our moral fabric. Though people may hide their wrongdoings from the world, they cannot escape the judgment of their own conscience. The gnawing of conscience is not a fleeting feeling, but a powerful force that reminds us the moral standards we have violated. It serves as an internal judge, ever present and relentless, ensuring that we cannot entirely evade from consequences of our actions. When a person engages in unethical or immoral behavior, they may manage to conceal their deeds from others. However, within themselves, a sense of unease inevitable arises. Conscience is that inner voice, persistently reminding individuals of the ethical boundaries they have crossed. When people commit wrongs, conscience doesn't remain silent. It gnaws, torments, and induces guilt. This phenomenon is not only psychological but also biological, as immoral actions can trigger chemical reactions to the brain, leading to stress, anxiety, and even depression. One of the reasons why humans cannot avoid gnawing of conscience is rooted in our innate desires for justice and integrity. Although momentary impulses or personal gain may lead someone astray, these urges are often temporary. Once the mind settles, a person will feel a deep discomfort, a sign of inner conflict between their actions and their inherent sense of right and wrong. This dissonance is often a reflection of a broader psychological concept known as cognitive dissonance, a state of mental tension and discomfort that occurs when a person's actions contradict their beliefs, values, or principles. The dissonance between actions and beliefs creates a feeling of unease, compelling individuals to find ways to reconcile this internal conflict. Some might try to justify their actions or deceive themselves into believing they did nothing wrong. However, such self-deception is often short-lived because conscience, the integral part of human nature, is not easily fooled. Beyond inner turmoil, the gnawing of conscience can also lead to broader consequences in one's life. A person plagued by guilt may withdraw from society, feeling unworthy of love and affection. They might punish themselves by denying the joys of life or, in extreme cases, engage in self-destructive behavior. In severe instances, the gnawing of conscience can lead to mental health issues such as anxiety, depression, or even post-traumatic stress disorder. However, the gnawing of conscience can also have positive side. It serves as a reminder for one must face the consequences of their actions and seek redemption. Instead of fleeing from it, individuals can learn to accept responsibility and make amends. When a person acknowledges their mistakes and strives to correct them, they not only free themselves from the torment of guilt, but also grow stronger and more mature in the process. Conscience is a reflection of our humanity, guiding us to uphold moral values and empathy. It is the mirror of the soul, revealing who we truly are. When a person does wrong, they might deceive the world, but they cannot deceive themselves. In the darkness of deceit and guilt, conscience is the light, faint yet powerful enough to illuminate and remind us of our responsibilities to ourselves and society. So, why is it impossible for people to escape their conscience? Because conscience resides deep within the core of our being, where all moral values and life principles are stored. It is the blend of experience, education, and natural instinct that cannot be erased or forgotten. While one may be able to hide their wrongdoings from others, they cannot evade the judgment from their own conscience. This is why the gnawing of conscience is inescapable phenomenon. When one does wrong, it is not just a form of punishment, but also an opportunity for people to recognize their mistakes, make amends, and become better versions of themselves. I hope you like this video, and I hope it helped you to recognize that we all have the conscience and we can correct our mistake. Thank you so much, and I hope if this video helps you some way, please subscribe and click the like button to support my channel. Thank you so much.